Hey, beautiful queens. Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to day 5 of the Prosperity Frequency Challenge. So before we move forward, if you've watched every, training video for the last couple of days, I'd love to know what has been your favorite day so far. What has been your biggest aha or takeaway or reflection? I'd love for you to go ahead and scroll down to the comments and let me know. Right? And if you're catching this on YouTube, definitely subscribe to our channel. We are constantly doing so many incredible trainings like this. I mean, next week we're diving deep into teaching women how to become unapologetically unstoppable. On top of the iconic leadership podcast show, like there's so many incredible things, and you're not going to want to miss any of these things when they go live. So definitely subscribe to our channel. Come back anytime you need any more of this information over here on YouTube. So welcome to day 5. Before we do anything, I want you to pause and just take a breath. And just for a moment, acknowledge yourself. Because the woman who started this challenge a few days ago, if you've done the work, is not the same woman who is here right now. I bet something has shifted. I bet something has opened up for you. And whether you fully feel it yet or not, you are different. Now, here's the truth most women never understand. Prosperity isn't something you hit. It is something you hold. And the only way to hold it is through identity embodiment and expansion. Because what happens for most women is they expand, they evolve, they feel powerful, and then boom, they hit a day, they go right back to those old thoughts, those old reactions, those old emotional patterns. And it's not because they have failed, but because their identity hasn't fully been locked in yet. But that's not going to be you anymore, because now you're aware, and awareness changes everything. And now you can choose differently. You don't have to wait to feel like her. You don't have to wait to see results. You don't have to wait for proof. You get to decide to be your most prosperous self. And then you embody it again and again and again until it becomes your new normal. All right. So my name is Karissa. If you did not catch that at the beginning, I am an identity engineer. I am a leadership coach, humanitarian, global women's empowerment leader, and I stand for a couple of different things. Number one, I believe that we as women can have it all. We get to live our most epic life ever when we are willing to change the conditionings and break the invisible chains and start asking ourselves, that was the old normal. What would the life that I would like to create, right? Like, what do I want to create for myself? The other thing I stand for is helping women rise up together. I believe that we all can stand together. We can rise together, and we then can become unstoppable and unapologetic together. Okay. But when we talk about identity expansion, if you remember on day 1, it was all around awareness. Day 2 was all about letting go of the stories and those invisible chains and the excuses and the things that we're telling ourselves to be true. And now we know they're not true. Right? We started to identify where these stories come from, where these limiting beliefs, or what I like to call success blockers, are coming from. They are deeply rooted into your subconscious mind from childhood, right? If you're experiencing something today, whether it's with money or health or wealth or whatever, right? Love, more than likely, it is a direct reflection of some kind of experience that you experienced as a child. And when you experience that experience, you made it believe something to be true about yourself. So now you have this frame, right? The view of the world, how you see the world, how you see people, how you see yourself, what you think is possible. But when you can shift the view and the perspective and the lens, and we can start to create more awareness around what's been holding us back, truly let it go, and then upgrade our frequency, Then it makes becoming your most prosperous self, right? Your newest version, the grandest version of yourself, easier to do. Okay, so day one was all about awareness. Day two was all about the limiting beliefs, the success blockers holding you back, and learning how to let them go. We talked about frequency. My goodness, that was a fantastic, opportunity. And then yesterday we talked about what an identity is, how it is formed, and how to change it. So everything has been getting us up to this point now. So if you've done all the work up until now, like I said, you've started to probably become pretty aware of some of the things that have been holding you back, and maybe some of the stories that are no longer true, and maybe some of the stories that you've been telling yourself just out of pure habitual conditioning, right? Like, how many times have you said you don't have enough time? Right now, it's just a habit of you saying that. So we've got to break the habit of being you and really truly step into the habits, the life, the characteristics of who you desire to be. And one of the easiest and fastest ways to upgrade your identity or jump into identities is through guided meditation. I am a huge believer in guided meditation, which is one of the reasons why I decided to create my own app. It's called Rise, RI, money sign E. You cannot go to the App Store and get it. You have to physically comment below with the word, app or Rise or something, and let me know you want to get your hands on it. And I will send you a link, because not everyone is ready for this, but it is available to everyone who is ready to jump into new identities, to create new versions of themselves, to become healthy and wealthy and prosperous women, successful entrepreneurs, right? A woman who has it all. So it's day 5. Let's bring it all together. I want to guide you through a beautiful guided meditation to help you become that future version of you. Okay. So again, do not try and listen to this next part of the video while you're driving or you're multitasking, unless you are an advanced, meditator. Don't try and walk and do this at the same time. Give yourself, the attention that you deserve. Okay. So when you're ready, find yourself in a nice, comfortable position, whether you're laying down comfortably or sitting on the floor, just sitting in your chair. I want you to uncross your legs in case they were crossed. You can gently close your eyes. That's right. You can place your palms facing up, ready to receive and embody that future version of you. Now, as your eyes are closed, I just want you to start to really tune in to your breath. Feeling that fresh air coming in through your nose, and feel it going out through your mouth. Just take a couple of slow, deep breaths here, really giving yourself a sense of relaxation. Let's slow down intentionally and really give ourselves permission to regulate our nervous system. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And again, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and slowly exhaling out. Just really notice yourself noticing that you are beginning to relax. Notice what you know about your body relaxing. Maybe your shoulders just dropped a little bit. Maybe your breath became slower. Maybe your thoughts became quieter. The more you practice willful relaxation, the easier and faster it is to reset your nervous system and get into a deep, relaxed state. So now I just want you to imagine that you are in the most relaxing state ever. Maybe you're at a beach, or maybe you're sitting in a forest, or walking through a garden, or just simply laying in your bed. I just want you to visualize yourself in this most relaxing state ever. Notice the sounds that you can hear. Notice the calmness that you can feel. Notice what you can see. Maybe it's the sun, the ocean waves, or the leaves blowing in the wind. Check in with your sense of smell. Can you smell anything particular? Maybe it's the sweet scent of lavender or that salty ocean breeze. Or maybe it's the crisp of the air on a fall day. Just really give yourself permission to fully relax now in this moment. Notice what this moment represents for you. Peace, calm, clarity, or maybe even happiness. But just become consciously aware that you are consciously more relaxed than you were just a few minutes ago. That's right. Now I'm going to count from 3 to 1. And when I reach 1, you'll find yourself laying in a beautiful hammock or seated in a relaxing, comfortable chair. In fact, when I reach 1, you'll be so relaxed, more relaxed than ever before. 3, dropping, dreaming, deeper, more relaxed. 2, deeper and deeper. So relaxed now in this beautiful space. And 1, so relaxed, more relaxed than you've ever known yourself to be. Good. Now, I want you to imagine that there is a version of you who already has everything that you desire. You have financial security, wealth, prosperity. You feel so incredibly confident of who you are. In fact, your confidence just radiates through your body. Everyone can tell that you've entered the room because a sense of confidence has entered. It's an energetic, beautiful state. This version of you feels incredibly peaceful and at ease, so calm. This version of you who already has everything that she desires is the healthiest version of her. Her energy is high. Her happiness is high. The confidence is flowing. The wealth is flowing into her life. She is free. Just imagine this version of you, for she already exists. Begin to really see her and examine her. How does she look? How does she carry herself? How does she walk into a room? Notice her bank account overflowing with deposits. Notice her financial accounts constantly compounding interest after interest, and everything is growing. Notice the PayPal and Venmo and Cash App notifications, or the random checks that just happen to appear in the mail. Just notice your most profitable self. Notice how abundance is just flowing into your life. Opportunities are endless. Possibilities are always being drawn to you. Now, go a little deeper. Really begin to examine how she thinks. Notice what she believes about herself, about the money that she makes, the ease and flow of success, the happiness that is at her fingertips. Notice all of the details about how she makes decisions, or maybe how she even just shows up consistently, for she is disciplined and structured. Notice that she constantly invests in herself, whether it's through books or personal development teachings or a coach or a mentor. But just notice how she feels so worthy and loved and supported in every area. And if she's not, she finds support in that area. Just notice what's possible for her now. Good. Now that we've examined her, I invite you to step into her body. No longer watching her, but truly becoming her. Step into her body now. Feel her posture. Slip your fingers in her finger slots and her toes in her toe slots and just begin to breathe as if you are her. Her energy flowing through your body. Her certainty flowing through your veins. Breathe as if you were her. Think as if you were her. Feel as her. And from this beautiful expanded space, begin to ask yourself, what no longer matters? What do I no longer tolerate? What do I naturally expect for myself? Notice the commitments you commit yourself to. Notice the habits that you show up every day to do. Notice who you be so naturally and easily now. Good, just like that. Now, I want you to anchor this into your body. Go ahead and place your dominant hand over your heart center and just gently say out loud or quietly to yourself, I am her now. And again, I am her now. And again, I am her now. Good. Let that identity settle into your nervous system. This is not something you need to visit, for this is who you are. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And now, when you're ready, I invite you to come back in to that beautiful, relaxed state. Whether it was walking on a beach or simply sitting down in your bed, just notice that you're relaxed even more than you were before, and that you feel so incredibly wealthy and confident, and like your frequency has been shifted to a prosperous woman, a woman who gets to have it all. And when you're ready, you can begin to slowly open your eyes and just lay there for a few moments or just sit there in a quietness, peacefulness, and happiness. You can return to this beautiful state of relaxed energy, prosperous energy anytime you want. This video will live on forever. So, time for your activation. Remember, ladies, this is your new baseline. This is not something that you need to, go back to. This is something you need to return to daily. Okay. So doing this one time is not going to be enough. You need to put in the reps. You need to visualize her again and again and again. Visualize that money coming in. Visualize the abundance flowing through, the opportunities, the possibilities, the love, the happiness, the joy daily until you start to integrate it into your neural pathways, right? Into your body. So to really lock this in through daily embodiment, small decisions, aligned actions, consistent self-leadership. Okay, you have to fully embody that little ritual. It literally was about 8 minutes long. You can spend 8 minutes a day, can't you, to bring, your frequency level up to a prosperous woman, to a healthy, wealthy, confident woman. 8 minutes a day. You got this. You deserve it. Now, for a few journal prompts, because I truly believe that the minute we shift our perspective and that journaling can help us, transform and shift and evolve, I want to give you your last set of journal prompts for today. I will again drop these in the comments below. But your journal prompts today are: who am I choosing to be right now? What is no longer available to me? What does my new standard of living look like? Okay. So today, don't just be done with this. I want you to move as if you're that future version of you. Make decisions as that future version of you. Hold yourself like she holds herself, even if it feels unfamiliar. That's how identity is built, layer by layer, decision by decision, and expansion by expansion. And here's what I want you to understand. This work, again, it's not a one and done thing. This is a daily rewiring, daily embodiment, daily expansion. And that's exactly why I did create that Rise app, because you don't just need more information. You need proximity and you need repetition. You need a space that keeps you anchored in this identity every single day. So inside the Rise app, you're not doing this alone. You're stepping into a room where this becomes your new normal. So I want to encourage you, scroll down to the comments, give the app a try. Okay. It's you get a 7-day free trial and it's only $11.11 per month after, and you can cancel anytime if you don't love it. Okay. But that decision is on you. That future version of you would probably say that this was a hell yes decision. It's a no-brainer, right? Good. So, ladies, this isn't the end. This is the beginning, because now you don't just know the work, you are the work. I'm so proud of you. Now I invite you to go be her, move as if you are that future version of you, and go be a prosperous, healthy, wealthy woman. I love you, and I hope to see you on another training of mine. Bye for now.